It's an awfully lucky day for my local crows because I've got a big hunk of rotten meat that I just threw out onto this lawn. And what you're seeing right here is an extremely cautious crow. You'll notice this crow is going to look in every direction many, many times before slowly bobbing his way over to the meat treat. At long last, this crow begins to consider coming on over, but this isn't just some slightly cautious crow. This is an extremely cautious crow. So you're gonna notice this crow stop and look around several more times before he starts to move in. You guys remember Marlin, Nemo's dad? This crow's thinking the same way. He's gonna look back and forth many times first. After ruffling his feathers, did you see that? Instant replay. That's what it means to ruffle your feathers. This crow will play it cool for a little bit. He walks by as though he doesn't have a care in the world. But see if you can catch this crow's furtive glances at the hunk of meat in my yard. What's funny is this is the crow that actually trusts me the most. And if you saw my other video introducing the Chromies, you know that I actually put a ton of work into this friendship with this extremely cautious crow. After I speed this along real quick, I'll tell you how I did it. So it started out that this crow wouldn't come within 100 yards of me. He would only come to a treetop that was forever away. But I pursued this friendship tirelessly because since quitting scrolling on social media, these are the type of things I do. And I just figure I might as well. Time's gonna pass anyway. And as you can see, within all of that time, probably a year and a half, this crow is now willing to suspiciously and cautiously make its way. Oh, a friend. So like I've said before, there's this one main crow who I've formed more of a connection with. Of course, all three of the crows that I introduced you to in my other video. I have a little friendship going with all three of them, but the star of our video today, the extremely cautious crow, is actually usually the bravest of the three of them. So now what we've got are two unbelievably suspicious crows. And they're gonna go ahead and start the whole strategy over again, so I'll speed it up until something else happens. Oh my god, that one flew away. Okay, watch in the background to spot that third crow. Boop. And look at this one walking with purpose right over to him. For some reason, he decides shortly that he can't go that way, and he starts in the other way. Hop. Ready? And watch this beeline. Oh my god. He's got some shit to tell her. All right, here we go again for a long time. At this point, a car comes along and scares the crap out of that cautious crow. But moments later, guess who's back? cautious crow reestablishes contact with his snack. A clever technique you might notice. This smart and savvy crow wants to drag this meat a little bit closer to the street so that it's less scary to come in and get a bite. Watch this. Hop. If you actually count the first time I ever threw rotten meat out for the crows, I may have actually been laying the foundation of this friendship since 2019. And I really wonder where we could be in another 5 years. Maybe you'll get to see the development and blossoming of this friendship documented on this channel. Because I find these crows so entertaining. I love their goofy little hops. I can't see myself stopping this anytime soon. Although there was recently a problem with our local seagulls. Subscribe so you don't miss that because I filmed the whole thing.